Hey guys, my name is Rengawr, I'm a streamer on Twitch, and my aim is to help my community improve at the game. This wipe, I got Kappa 2 weeks into the wipe, and I want to share with you some fundamentals that could change the way that you approach gunplay altogether. We're going to be talking about what's called the right-handed peek in this video. Whenever I'm streaming, people always ask me, what do I mean by a right-handed peek, and why is it better than a left peek? Well, a right-handed peek is when you're approaching a doorway or a window, any angle that you're peeking, and you walk from the left to the right half of your body comes out first, and a left peek would be when you come from the right to the left, so the left side of your body comes out first, just like that. Now, the reason that a right-handed peek is better than a left-handed peek is because in Tarkov, your character's a righty, so that means that the buttstock sits in the right shoulder of your PMC, so the gun is centered on the right half of your body. It's not in the middle of your chest, it's on the right half of your body, so when you peek a doorway, you only have to show about half your body, but when you left peek, you have to show almost your entire body. Now, it's a little weird to understand, but I've recorded some POVs between me and my friend where I'm right peeking him versus left peeking him, and you can see the difference and how much it matters to making sure that you're getting right-handed peeks versus left-handed peeks. Okay, so the difference between a right hand and a left hand peek is actually crazy from the other person's POV. My friend David is sitting here in this room helping us record this. When I peek out, like this, I can fully see David's head. I can peek out even this little bit, and he should only be able to see a sliver of the right half of my body, my head and my leg, right? I can see him the second I'm here. Here, I can shoot. If we do it the other side from the left to right, I come out this side, and look how much of my body I have to show to, like, get out to shoot David. I can come over to here, and yeah, I'm here, but he should be able to see almost my entire body. Look at where I am into the comparison to the door frame. I'm in the middle of a door frame, and he could probably see my arm before I even see him on my screen. Whereas opposed to here, look at the difference. That's why we want to be putting ourselves in situations where we're running past and we're right-hand peeking, just like that. Now that we understand what a right-handed peek is and why it's better than a left-handed peek, you're probably wondering to yourself, how do I ensure that when I'm fighting, I'm constantly getting the right-handed peek so I can kill people a lot faster and I am a lot safer when I do it? Well, the short answer is if you watch aggressive streamers like Landmark, Quattroace, Trey24K, Toothy, Smokin', um, you actually probably are familiar with the movements that players use to give themselves right-handed peeks, where if I was going to peek this doorway, I'd open this doorway up, turn myself around, and free look past, and now I'm in a position where I can right-handed peek, right? As opposed to where a lot of people do, that I watch, is they open a doorway like this, and they're gonna just walk through the doorway like this. Now what this does is essentially the same thing as this, except for the fact that when I'm doing this, my head is a sitting target the whole time. Where when I go like this, my head is only in the frame for a brief second. And I get the info about the whole room, and now I can right-handed peek. So if someone's in this corner, I can probably kill them before they even see me on their screen. It's the same thing with the double door, where you open it, you turn yourself around, and you free look past. So now if someone's there, I can shoot them like that. And it's the same thing here with the door that's already open. I just run past and spray. That's all you have to do. You know, if someone was prone right there, they die. You know, you get the info. And you get the right-handed peek. You're putting yourself in the position. You can't always get the right-handed peek, but a lot of the time, if you do things like this, you can. Sometimes you have to come at doors from the right-handed peek and you want the info, so you're just going to free look past, and you're going to free look past again. Essentially, you're doing the same thing, where you're getting the info, and you get the right-handed peek. You just want to be putting yourself in a position where you're actively thinking about, how do I get the right-handed peek? You can't always do it, but this is really advanced movement that you can use in your gameplay on any map to get yourself a right-handed peek where you're getting these advantages. This is a clip I have from my stream the other day that I want to break down just to really send home the message of the right-handed peek and showing it in action. So we'll break this down and we'll just take it step by step. So the first thing I do is I free look past the doorway and I see there's somebody here. I want to free look past because I don't want to just poke my head like we talked about earlier. I want to actually see if there's somebody there without exposing my entire body. which notice how he shoots and he can't see me because I put myself in a position where when he reacted, he couldn't shoot me. That's part of using the free look to avoid getting shot in the head. Now here I actually choose to pre-fire through the door and walk myself to the right side as opposed to running through. I was a little afraid that he was holding an angle where he might shoot me if I free looked past again. So I wanted to make sure that I put myself in a position where I could shoot him here. I chose the left-handed peek because not all of them are bad, but 99% of left-hand peeks are bad. It might have still been better to free look past, but in my opinion, I think in this situation it was better to go right to left here to try and kill him in the doorway. We free look past again, and now we're gonna do the thing where we open the door and we free look past. We didn't see him because I didn't look far enough right, and now we're gonna right-handed peek on him right here. If we notice, I shot him. I hit him in the arm, and he probably couldn't see me on the screen. I hit him in the arm, and then by the time I was behind the wall again, he couldn't even hit me. Now, I wanted to push him here, but I wasn't sure if he's still holding the angle, so I run over here, and he hits my arm. And notice I can't see him, by the way. This is a left-handed peek, pretty much. He could shoot my arm, but I can't see him. So I'm going to run behind the wall to hide. Again, we're hiding over here. Now I hear him run away, so I want to push him. And we want to see, is he there? Is he holding the angle? Because if I free look this long hallway and he's holding the angle, I die. So we run past. Again, we get the right-handed peek again, so we can go left to right to peek on him. We hear where he was, and again, I just flicked to where I heard the sound. This was honestly like one of the luckiest kills of my life. The kill itself isn't the important part. The kill was like honestly like 50% luck and just like flicking to a sound, but the important part of the fight is we're constantly putting ourselves in the situation where we have the right-handed peek. Because if we notice, one of the most important parts of the fight right here when we come back is I have the right-handed peek and I shoot him, right? He probably couldn't even see me on his screen. He's a left-handed peek. I can see his arm. He's probably behind the wall on his screen. And I come back. He's peeking his arm out, by the way. I'm not sure if you saw that. You can see his arm because he's going to left peek me. And I'm already behind the wall. He can't hit me. If you can utilize this on any map and just put this into your gameplay where you're constantly giving yourself the right-handed peek, you will kill so many more players. There's just one more clip I want to break down for you guys. It's the same concept. I actually want to drive home the point about right-handed peeks being so much better than left-handed peeks. So this is a different clip. We're in the same scenario. We're fighting in Freezer, and I'll show you what happens. So this one is just the straightforward right-handed peek stuff. I don't actually know there's a guy here. So what I do is I always free look and jump past in case there's a guy in this spot because it's a really long doorway. So I didn't even see him yet. I didn't process that's a player yet, but you can see his head at the headshot box. I jump and I realize, oh shit, that was a guy. And he shoots at me. I get to the right-handed peek and all we do is just a classic right-handed peek. I start shooting him like the second he sees me on his screen. There's no time for him to react. He just dies. And it's because we're giving ourselves the position where we're going into a right-handed peek. We're not left peeking into a guy that's holding an angle and dying. If this was helpful, I'm going to link both these clips below in the description so you can watch them and play them back if you want to. If you guys want to catch my stream, I'll link that below. As well, I stream every day on Twitch. The schedule's a little wonky right now because of school, but typically we're on at 6 p.m. until like 2 a.m., maybe even later, depending on the day. I hope this really helps you guys, and if it did, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much.